Long before the Persian Empire rose, before Persepolis and Pasargad, there was a dream that terrified a king. Astyages, the powerful ruler of the Medes, had a daughter, Mandane. One night he dreamed that his daughter urinated so much that it flooded all over Asia. The next night he dreamed again. From Mandane's womb a vine grew so vast it shadowed the whole continent. The Magi, his royal interpreters, spoke in trembling voices. "O king, your daughter's son will rule all of Asia." Fear gripped Astyages' heart, determined to defy fate. He gave Mandane in marriage not to a Median noble, but to a modest Persian, Cambyses, a man far from the centers of power. Yet destiny, as it often does, found its own way. Months passed, and Mandane bore a child, a boy whose cries seemed to echo through the mountains. His name was Cyrus. But when Astyages heard the news, his fear turned to wrath. "Kill the child," he commanded. "End this prophecy before it begins." He called upon Harpagus, his royal general, to perform the deed. Yet even Harpagus, hardened by war, could not bear to kill an innocent. So he passed the dreadful task to a humble shepherd named Herodotus, who lived among the wolves and winds of the mountains. But destiny had already chosen its protector. When Herodotus came home, he found his wife Spako weeping. Their own newborn had died the very day. Looking into the eyes of the infant Cyrus, something stirred in their hearts. "We cannot do this," Spako whispered. "Let him live, and let our child take his place." And so wrapped in royal silk, their dead child was left in the wilderness, while Cyrus, the son of prophecy, grew up as the shepherd's son. Years passed. The boy's eyes were bright, his will unbending. He led the children of the village in games, but in every game, he was the king. One day, a noble boy refused Cyrus's command during play. Cyrus struck him, as a king would punish defiance. Outraged, the boy's father, a nobleman named Artembares, went before King Astyages and demanded justice. "A slave's son has beaten a noble." Cyrus was summoned to the court. The moment Astyages looked into the boy's eyes, he froze. There was something familiar. "Who is your father?" he asked. "Herodotus, my lord, a shepherd of your mountains." But the resemblance to Mandane was undeniable. Rage and dread consumed Astyages. He summoned Herodotus and demanded the truth, under threat of torture. The shepherd fell to his knees and confessed everything. The prophecy had come true. The child had lived. Astyages turned his fury upon Harpagus, the man who had disobeyed him. "With calm decide," he invited Harpagus to a royal banquet. There, dish after dish was served: rich meats, fine wine. When the meal was over, Astyages smiled coldly. "You have dined well, my friend. Now see what you have eaten." Servants brought him a silver tray. Upon it lay the head, hands, and the feet of Harpagus' own son. The hall fell silent, save for Harpagus' trembling breath. He bowed deeply and said only, "My king, whatever you command is right." But from that night forward, Harpagus swore silent vengeance. Astyages, thinking the prophecy had been fulfilled when Cyrus played king, allowed the boy to return to his parents in Persia. "The dream is over," said Maggie. "The danger has passed." But fate never forgets. The boy who once ruled games would one day rule nations. The child, spurred by mercy, would bring down the very empire that sought his death. In time, Cyrus the Great would rise to unite the Persians and Medes, just as the dream had foretold. The flood of destiny could not be stopped. Every legend begins with a choice: mercy or fear, love or obedience. If this story moved you, share it and join me next time as we explore through the King Dariush's life. Subscribe to Pegah in Persia, where the stones and stories of ancient Persia still breathe.